morning! Today's the day. I am finally going to get round to cleaning the Hoover today. So I'm getting a few bits set up. It is, I want to say file, but it's getting a little bit on the smelly side. So good clean up. So I did find a whole new batch of these. Alexa, pause. Yeah, I did find a whole new batch of these, which goes into the top of that there, look. Makes it all smelly nice when you're hoovering. So I'm just waiting for the kettle, put some hot water in there, and then I'm going to crack on. And that's my day today. So first things first, I have emptied the dust and stuff out of that this morning. And I've also given, which I usually do then, given the filter a good old whack. But as you can see, I could do with a new filter if I'm totally honest. Which reminds me, I might have a look, see if I might just have a quick look, see if I can get them on Amazon. If not, I might attempt to try and wash that, which is a nightmare because I have tried washing it before and it just takes a month for Sundays to dry. That's where like your little smelly thing comes in, look. That's my old one. I've never changed that since the day I bought this Hoover, which is quite a few years now. I've not realised, and I had a whole box full of them. So yeah, that could, I'm going to wash it anyway, you know, so just get it in the water. Just get it in there. Yeah. Hoovers do start getting smelly after a while though, don't they? It's going to take me a month for Sundays to get that soap and stuff out of that though. So I've got some washing on this morning, which I've got to go down very shortly for. Just a quick load before we go away. Alright, I'm going to let that soak and just have a look on Amazon. But I found a few of them on there. So this package comes with 2 new filters and 2 cartridges. Now I'm guessing it's not a real GTECH for the fact that it says compatible. So it's only $12.99 now. I might go for that. Like some of these are actually like selling them as 4 packs and stuff and 3 packs, and like the one now I probably will get is like a 2-pack. Now is this something that you're supposed to throw away every now and again and change it? I have no idea. Every time I clean my Hoover out, I just give it a good old whack and get all the dust out of it. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong then. You know, I know like on some Hoovers, maybe not the Henry, but you know, like them kind of Hoovers, you'd buy filter bags and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to wash this up anyway. And I think I might still order that anyway. Get 2 new ones. Just in case they don't fit or something, because then they might not be exact, you know, being the proper brand. So I will wash this one up anyway. Yeah, see how I'll get on with this one first. Okay. Yeah, been down, done some washing today. I've got, sorry about the kettle in the background. Thank you all for watching me kettle video the other day when I was going from one thing to another. Some of you was like, if you read the instructions twice, I know that. But I'll be honest, right, the instructions are very small, and on the box itself, rather than the sachet, on the box, I kind of read the instructions, because I got the picture of it, and it looked like I was doing it right, but I got my temperatures wrong, because it said 10 degrees or something. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, I did I? But anyway, I got it done in the end, what's it matter? Right, anyway, I'm going to try and clean that. I'm going to get the hose pipe on that, I think, and flush it, give it a good old flush through. It's certainly smelling a bit better as well. Yeah. See, now the copy ones might not be as good as this, mightn't they? I don't know. If I can get this one clean, I might not even bother buying those. Just deal with this one. Keep with this one. I'll know whether it's clean or not because of the water running through, won't I? Right, should we go out to the hose pipe and Oh no, I'll let that soak in there for a while. You can see the dirty water already, look. Yeah, that's just from the filter. Right, so my next thing anyway, I really want to give now this a good old wash. Let's get some hot water into that. Ooh. So I did have other plans today. Get some of that on there. I did have planned to do me box, because I got me little knives out as well. See, that's what I'm talking about, look. It just needs a good old clean, doesn't it? Even like the little holes there. Yeah. So I've got a little toothbrush out ready as well. And then after this, I want to give all this pipe and that head a good old clean as well. This pipe coming down here and that. Right. Let me just soak that for a minute. I've lost me this stuff. I brought this stuff this week. Flash multi-purpose. It's new. I don't know, but it smells absolutely gorgeous. Enchanted wildflowers, apparently. Now I brought it this week, and the lady in Tesco said, "Oh, did you come shopping last week? Have you got your receipt?" Because apparently on the back of the receipt or something was so everybody could claim a free one of those. And unfortunate for me, we do home shopping, so I didn't get a receipt. Never mind. I wonder how that does work though, if you do home shopping. Do you then miss out on all those kind of offer things? Because we don't get a receipt. Sure we don't. Well, not physical, I know that. See, there's lots of little holes on this bit that could do. Yeah, I found that my Hoover wasn't quite working as well as it should be as well, and that's another reason to why I'm giving it a good clean, to try and see if I can get it up and running to its full capacity again. Full capacity. Oh, you know what I mean. Right. I might just, oh, that comes off. Oh, okay. Right, that comes off. Do one thing at a time then. That's just a cleaning for Hoover video today by the looks of it. I still might though get my little box done once I've done with my Hoover. That'll give me something nice to do. I do recommend these GTECH though. I've got the, I think it's a K9 2 or something. It's like for pets, which means then it's going to work better on your carpets and stuff. That's the one I have. I think this is like my third one of these now actually. And they've never changed the sign in all the years I have had them. Not much anyway. Right, I still need to get into there a little bit better. See in there, look. Okay, a little bit of that's on the outside, but it's mainly in the inside, look. This has got to be perfectly dry before hoovering, because if you start hoovering again, that's when then all this will just build up again. So, and it gets stuck in there. There's a right load of stuff down the bottom there. Could do an electric toothbrush down there, couldn't I? Actually, that ain't fitting though. Oh, I've pushed it in further now and all. There we go, it's out, it's out. I got it out. Right, I've done the best I can on there. There are tiny bits at the bottom, but either way, whether you go inside or outside, you can't seem to get them off. But I've got the little filtery bits clean anyway in there, so all that just needs a good old hosing. So let's take this brush out of this. It just freshens it all up, doesn't it? If I can get all that crud off there, so to say, and give this a good old clean up. Yep. Yeah, it just smells like a dirty old Hoover. No harm in refreshing it, is there? Let's give it a bit of this. Make it smell nice. I do give myself some jobs, don't I? I actually quite enjoy jobs like this. This one has been bugging me anyway. It's really been needing doing. Just because I feel like my Hoover had been I felt like my Hoover was playing up a bit. And it might be just because it was all clogged up. I don't know. I still might get a new air filter though as yet, if I'm honest. I think maybe you should be replacing those filters off more often than I thought you do. I didn't know you did. Live and learn. See, again, in these pipes, if you don't get them dry properly, then all the gunk is just going to stick to the outside, well, to the inside, but to the outside of the pipe again, innit? Right, I better just check time. Oh, no, I've got about half an hour as yet. Just over half an hour. So the weather ain't too great today, so Dan's got me out the tumble dryer today. It's a good wind out there actually, so some of it is going to have to go on the line because I can't get it all into the tumble dryer. Yeah, so it's Friday today and we're going away Monday, I think it is, so looking forward to that. Like yesterday now, we didn't film yesterday, but I got an awful lot done yesterday. I was cleaning and sorting out loads of these cupboards, all the food and everything. Threw away loads of old food that I didn't even realise was like out of date and stuff. And just stuff that I knew had been there that I just knew we weren't ever going to use. Yeah, and give all the cupboards a good clear out. So I was really pleased with that actually. And me coffee drawers and stuff like that. Right, I think now I'm on to this. Now, ideally I do not want to be getting obviously water into the electrics, but this is the pipe I want to be cleaning down there and there. So I'm going to hold it up like that and see if I can just, because if you look in there, it is all crud stuck in there. Everybody's Hoover is, okay? They're all the same. Unless if you're immaculate. I wonder if that bit comes off. Well, it wouldn't matter anyway. I'd still have to do that bit anyway. Right, yeah. Gosh, yeah, you can see down there. Quite some crud. Right. Let's see if I can get this cleaned up. Get some crud out of it. This is going to take a month, so I'm not going to be able to Hoover tomorrow, am I? There you go, that's the crud. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to Hoover tomorrow. There's no way all of this is going to be properly dry by tomorrow. Gosh, yeah, look, it just shows it needs doing every now and again. Oh, that's minging, and that stuff stinks, doesn't it? It's like wet dog. Right, I need some washing up liquid in there. I'll tell you what, right, I always buy the green washing up liquid, the fairy. I always buy fairy, but the green one. So for this bottle this time round, I bought that one, the lemon one or whatever it is, but I don't usually like buying those ones because I think like it's a fad. You know, I just feel like they don't work as well as the green. And yeah, I'm right, they don't work as well as the green. You use an awful lot more of this than you would off the green one as well. So yeah, The only reason I didn't get the green one actually is because they didn't have this size, only the big ones, and I really don't want them in my cupboards, they're too big. So that's the only reason I did that. But I used to always buy the platinum one, and it was in a silver bottle. It was still fairy, but our Tesco's don't do that anymore. Have they stopped selling this platinum fairy washing up liquid? Can someone let me know? Because that was the best one. That was really good. It was just, I think it was just called platinum. Yeah, that's the one I would have always highly recommended. Yeah, I can't seem to get my hands on that one anymore. Right, this is annoying because I'm going in as far as there, which ain't all the way, and this. So basically there's about this much tube that ain't getting washed properly with a brush. So I don't know what to do about that. I haven't got nothing to go in there. Right, I'm done with this one. I did finally sort of get to the bottom end of that actually. So anyway, I did try to rinse it out. Let me go and try down here actually. Yeah, I just don't want the actual Hoover getting wet, you know. Well, I'm quite pleased with my job there today. Oh, I didn't wash the right, let me just stick that there for a minute. I didn't wash the, I thought I was about to go out and do the hosing. I didn't wash this though, did I? Yeah, here we go. I do clean the hair off this quite often. Yeah, I do often clean that. I do not know what just happened to my camera, but it just went weird. So I hope I haven't lost the clip there. Right, let's take this hair off there, look. When I used to wear the wigs and stuff, this used to get full. It was horrible. Be like a new Hoover by the time I'm done. Now that to me though would be classed as a productive unproductive day, because that really did need doing. My Hoover, I mean the whole Hoover. Right, let's have a look. It's alright, it's come up alright. I think the whole lot though now just needs a good old blast with the hose. It is splattered dirty old mucky stuff everywhere. That was minging. It was all up here everywhere. Splattered on my floor as well. Ew. Luckily dinner's easy today. Cottage pie. It's frozen, so I have to defrost that. Right, anyway, I've got the hose out. I can't imagine I'll be putting one of them in today because that's not going to be totally dry, is it? Right, let's get out and see to this then. I've got to go and tip this water out. Let's go and see how grotty it is. Ooh, yeah. It's really grotty. It's a horrible day today. It's really windy. Right, here we are. Let's see how grotty that is. Oh, that's mank in it. And that's why I had to clean the Hoover. Yeah, no nice weather today. It's awful, actually. Really bad. Alright, here we go. See, that's done. I can just now dry that. Now I have noticed down there, look, needs a clean. It's a bit of hair and stuff, so I'll do that. And it's just this now. Right, all done. That's what came off this tiny little bottom bit. So all I've got to do now is try and dry those. I do have the filter standing up on top of my washing line. Because I feel like it's going to take a month for Sundays to dry, I might have to just buy a new one. I don't mind, it's not the money or anything like that, but I just feel like, why should I have to buy one when I've got one and I've just cleaned it as well? That's the way I see it. But anyway, we'll see. So hopefully now my hoover's going to hopefully work a lot better than it was, and definitely hope it's going to smell a little better as well. So there's still kind of water going to be dripping out of these. I remember last time I'd washed all this the same way again, and I'd rushed using it before like letting it, I thought it was dry but I knew it weren't fully, and that's where then it was getting stuff, then was ending up getting stuck in there and stuff like that. So that's how I know not to do that. It's a shame it ain't a really nice day today, because that would have just dried everything inside and out on this properly, wouldn't it? Right, I better check that time again now. Gotta go and sort the washing out. I'm coming to the end of it now. So I've already gone down this tube once. Do it again. Clean the outside, and then should be all done, ready to just leave to dry. There we go, that looks so much better. I don't know if you can actually see down there or not. I'll get a torch. Quite proud of it. Do you know, can you see? Can you see? Anyway, there you go. Yep, I'm definitely chuffed with that. Right, so I think just all it needs now is like the outside of this, a little wipe down with some of this. I'm just got to wait for the filter to dry. And there we have it, I've done it all. There we go. I'm well chuffed with that job today. The only one thing I didn't do was pull the pipe out the bottom there. It goes in here. So I forgot about that bit, if I'm totally honest. So I'm going to let all that sit and dry, because there's a little bit of water still dribbling out the inside of that. I want it perfectly dry. So this is the pipe. So now I've got to try and just clean that out as well. It's no big deal. Right, I've got to go down for me washing and get on with the rest of my day. So I hope you enjoyed that little video. Alright, it didn't turn out the way I thought it was going to turn out, but I've still got all day to carry on with whatever I want to do. I think I'm going to tackle my little box while all this is drying. Right, anyway, going to love you and leave you, and see you tomorrow. Bye!